Now, we'd like to take you south of the equator to hear from our Marian brothers in Brazil.
The largest Catholic country in the world is also home to the newest Marian province, established in 1998. But the Marians have been in Brazil since the early 1960s, after responding to appeals from Pope John XXIII during the Second Vatican Council, who asked them to serve as missionaries in South American countries badly in need of priests. 5 Marians opened a mission in northern Brazil in 1964. Another group arrived 5 years later and began working with the poor on the outskirts of Curitiba in the south. The devotion to divine mercy began to be disseminated in Brazil thanks to the translation of the diary of St. Maria Faustina Kowalska into Portuguese. The first edition of the diary was published in 1982. Today we are in the 43rd edition, with more than 1 million copies in print in Brazil alone. Today there are 40 Marian priests and 2 brothers in Brazil. They serve in 9 parishes and their associated missions, or chapels, across this vast country, assisting Catholic lay movements as well as indigenous peoples. In some parishes they have developed programs working with the poorest of the poor. The Marians also operate a Divine Mercy apostolate, which has its center at the Divine Mercy Shrine in Curitiba. Alongside the sanctuary is a publishing house, which publishes the diary and other materials on Divine Mercy. Marian formation in Brazil began in the 1980s with the entry of the first Brazilian seminarians. Today there are 9 seminarians. In recent years, the secular culture has made vocational work even more challenging. Brazil, which was once 95% Catholic, is now around 65%. Movements like liberation theology and Pentecostal Protestantism have made inroads, as has the secular culture. In this environment, often hostile to the Catholic faith, our Marian Fathers face many challenges, including the search for vocations. Father Jan Glica oversaw the construction of the shrine in Curitiba. As many as 300,000 pilgrims visit each year, whether for Divine Mercy Sunday, an annual National Divine Mercy Congress, daily masses, or prayer meetings. During the pandemic, drive-in masses for 700 cars were also held at the shrine. Expansion plans include an events center that will accommodate more than 10,000 people, a Santa Faustina chapel, and a 30-foot tall statue of the Merciful Jesus.